You can see it right there.
By the looks of it,
You could smell it a block away.
and the smell of it,
Take a nice whiff of Seattle gassy air.
the signs of gasoline are stained all over the blacktop.
Every day is a challenge.
But these aren't your usual spills. John Pierce is a supervisor at the United States Postal Service in Wallingford
I suspect it's multiple.
and says for the past few years,
One guy in particular,
several homeless men have been siphoning gas from his delivery trucks in the parking lot
I caught him once.
and even going underneath the vehicles to cut fuel lines.
They would collect it with a bucket. They would siphon it out, connect it with a hose.
Pierce says this fella is one of the most prolific offenders,
Very bold.
coming by numerous times in broad daylight to steal fuel.
He went and filled up another bucket of gas and then drove over our hedges trying to get out of here.
With the license plates removed from his pickup truck.
They're not afraid of the consequences.
The situation's so bad, postal carriers now park the trucks right next to each other, hoping to box out the criminals.
It's harder for them to get way underneath that. We've been doing that as a tactic to try to deter them from getting underneath their truck.
Are these locked?
Pierce says these thefts usually happen in the middle of the night when no one's around. By the time police officers show up, it's too late.
Why isn't the police more present about it? I don't know.
So far, no one's been arrested. These gas bandits have cost USPS hundreds of thousands of dollars in losses and left behind a trail of destruction.
A lot of oil. Yeah, you had 2 jugs. Those 2 jugs sit right there in the lead.
The fuel ends up flowing into the city sewer system, but Seattle Public Utilities says there's no real risk right now because it does not directly drain into the Puget Sound or other waterways. And because the spill is not on city-owned property, USPS is responsible for the cleanup.
And it cost $45,000 to clean up the gas.
It's been ongoing for so many years.
But Jeff Lindstrom says these crimes continue to be a threat to the neighborhood.
Every other day.
He's documented more than a dozen incidents just in the past few months
And when they're done, they just walk away.
and says this part is on the city.
They've known for years that this has happened. It's been a joke.
I've reached out to the mayor's office to see if anything will be done about this, but so far no response.
Why bother?
Lindstrom says he's afraid word is getting out among criminals that it's open season on Wallingford.
With impunity.
After numerous complaints from neighbors and postal workers,
Can they just jump that fence? Yeah.
USPS is finally addressing the problem with this temporary fence around the perimeter of the parking lot, with plans to add a stronger one in the near future. Do you think this fence is going to make a difference?
If they remember to lock it.
Pierce says they're also installing surveillance cameras and will enhance the lighting in the area.
We're working, as fast as we can get it up. We want it up.
Until police can catch these fuel thieves, this is all now part of doing business in Seattle.
And then on top of that, we have to deliver the mail every day and staffing issues and what have you.